Hello, YouTube family. I finally got a chance to sit down and do you another video. And this particular video, get straight to the point. I've been wanting to do, I just didn't know how to word it. I don't never want to say the wrong thing or, come out of pocket or say something, you know, um, to make anybody feel uncomfortable or, feel like I'm talking down about anybody. But I got to speak on this. And more like I have a question. So if anybody see this video and you have time on your hand, leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel, what you think. But I remember back in the day coming up, my grandmother, my aunts. I had an aunt that lived in Cameron, Louisiana, that was responsible over all, when we were the girls in the family, you know, taught you about hygiene, cooking, cleaning, all that type of stuff. But hygiene now, I noticed it looked like, people come out in public, smell any kind of way, look any kind of way. It's not like it was when I was coming up. When I was coming up, you had to keep yourself up. You showered in the morning, you lotioned up, you brushed your teeth, you washed your face, you combed your hair before you went to school, you went anywhere, you always smelled and looked nice. Even the guys did. Nowadays, not so much. I don't even leave the house until, I got on here, a couple of days ago with them rollers and all that there, but I had a little robe on. I had just took me a bath and I was smelling nice. Anybody that know me know I always smell nice. Ain't no spray on, no funk. This is straight up moisturize, take a bath, all that good stuff. Um, I have another appointment. The dentist is also important. Go to the dentist as well. I have another appointment um, the second week of February. And yes, sometimes, not meaning to get off the subject, the dentist. A lot of people don't have insurance to go to the dentist. I get that. I totally get that. Because I've been piecing together week by week, get paid, go there and put $100 on. You can come up with a plan, a payment plan or something like that. Around this time, income tax coming out and all that. Hey, you can take 2,000 out of that. This just my opinion. And go to the dentist and kind of twerk and fix up what needs to be fixed, because you don't have that kind of money throughout, the year to be able to afford that. Or get a payment plan. But your teeth, I ain't got but 28. I ain't got 32 no more like I used to have. I have 28. And I go to the dentist and I have certain little things. Now, week after next, I get a lot of stuff that I want done because I've had some in the back pulled and all that. But anyway, I said all that to say this. I can understand that some people are not able to go to the dentist. So you see some people with missing teeth. You see some people with, certain situations. And, you can tell when somebody's trying, to keep themselves up. But some people look like they don't even brush their teeth. You just out in public. You just out there like that. Some people just show up. Sometimes you go certain places, even at work, sometimes you smell people come through. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. I ain't got nothing against nobody doing their thing. Because I did it way back in the day. Way back in the day, I did it. Back in the day, I've had a habit of even smoking cigarettes. I've been stopped doing that. I haven't smoked over 12 years. But when I did smoke, I always kept a toothbrush, some mouthwash, brush your teeth, keep you some gum, keep you some peppermints. You got some people, Black and Miles. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But be clean about it. Some people the breath is just out of this world. Your breath, your underarms, around the neck, all the whole body, everything, the hair needs to be washed. You'd be surprised how some people just show up. Don't care. Just show up. Water and soap don't really cost that much. You get soap for little or nothing. Water don't hardly cost it. I know some people that don't, might have a situation going on. They get a membership for $10 a month. You go in there and work out for maybe 10, 15 minutes. That's another thing. Taking care of your health. I'm not saying I don't have no shade, against anybody weight, whatever it may consist of. No shade. I'm not here to judge. But even I got a membership trimmed down a little bit. That's also a part of hygiene. Your body, how you keep yourself up, your health, the things you put in your body, alcohol, all that. Ain't nothing, every now and again you want to get your little taste. Hey, but when it's consecutive, every day, you're hurting your liver, you're hurting your gut. It's just so much. It does so much to your body. It ages you. Some of the stuff we eat ages us. But all this stuff that I'm throwing in here, all this is a part of personal hygiene, your body, how you keep yourself up. And you got some people that just don't care. You go in the women's bathroom to use the bathroom. I mean, I still, and this is probably too much information, but I just got to put it out there just a little bit to be able to say what, as an example, to say what I need to say. When I was coming up, first start getting, menstruation, all that stuff there. Whenever you got something like that going on with you, they taught you how to clean and bathe yourself. Keep you some of those little Eve wipes with you. If you're out in public somewhere, have you a bag. When you take that tampon, wrap it up, put it in the bag, dispose of it. You go in the bathroom, look like some people just took the pad out and just threw the pad on the floor, or just threw it in the trash, exposed. Some people don't even go to the doctor to get checkups. Being intimate, having relations, and don't even go to the doctor to check up to see how their body is doing, if they have any STDs or STIs or any of that. Just out here, just raw and uncut with it. There used to be a time when I know during the time that I was coming up, everybody took pride. They kept their hair up. They kept the hygiene was up. You look nice. Everybody, especially on Sundays, church, or, Saturdays or something like that. We had house parties or a little dance at the school or something like that. We would all go and get our little outfits. You had to have the shoes. You had to have the, you look forward to dressing up. When you went to school, you look forward to looking nice at school. I know for me, when I go to work, I'm always made up. Now when I'm home, I'm home. I am that I am. Whether I got makeup on or no makeup on, I am that I am. I'm beautiful either way. But I keep my skin up. I keep myself looking nice. I don't just go nowhere any kind of way, excuse me. Or, those little potpourri, I buy a lot of those just in case, which I normally don't go in. I really don't like using public bathrooms. So if I I didn't drink too much water, something like that, I just got to go. I go for that. A little tinkle, whatever, okay. Wipe up, got those little wipes with me and stuff like that, because toilet paper is not enough. It is not enough. And, spray that little potpourri bottle, little inside the toilet when you get through doing your business. So whoever come in after you, you got some people just, oh my God. They be gone 10, 15, 20 minutes. They've been gone from the store or whatever. And their vagina is still in the bathroom. It smells. But you dress from head to toe. But your body odor is off. Your pH balance is off. Not good. Not good. It's concerning because I would be ashamed to go somewhere or try to hit on somebody or flirt with somebody. Your breath is bad. You go somewhere to eat. That's why I made a video on here. It was a little short video that I made. I don't eat from everybody. I don't shake hands with everybody. I don't really like to get too close with people. Not people that I know, maybe so, but people ain't clean. Not saying everybody is not clean, but it's a vast majority that's not. Don't wash your hands when you go play. I notice people pay for their food, sit right on down and eat. You can touch doors and everything else on the way coming in. Concerning. Yeah. But I just wanted to just touch on that. I wish we could get back to a time when we take pride into how we present ourselves, because how you present yourself when you out in public, out in the world, you want people to take you serious. They can't take you serious if you just come out any old kind of way. Represent yourself when you step out. And I ain't saying you got to go spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes or go pay. I mean, hey, I shop at thrift stores. I don't shop just at the mall or here. I don't discriminate. Take that stuff to the cleaners, get it out, just as good as what you paid in the mall. I'm just saying. No matter your situation, if it ain't no more than a nice white t-shirt starched with some khaki pants, if you know, you know. Some nice shoes. I'm so silly. One time, I remember back in the day, we used to have those Pro Wings. Somebody on here know what I'm talking about. Shh. I love myself so much. I went and bought me some spray paint and spray painted myself. Spray painted my name and my however old I was at the time on the side of them shoes, and wore them, put a little glitter on them and wore them. You ain't got to go pay top dollar. The clothes don't make you. You make the clothes. You make the shoes. It's just about how you having get up about yourself. Always look nice. Always smell nice. You ain't got to go spend $200-300 on cologne or perfume if you can't afford that, or whatever. If it ain't back in the day it was CK1, Malibu. I know somebody on here know. Put a little bit of, little back then Tussie. Or you go and get you Dove. This smells good. They got the little bitty ones if you can't afford the big one, 99 cents, them little bitty ones. Get you about 5 of them, that's $5. Hey, that might last you for 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. But always take pride in self. Well, anyway, that's all I got for today, for this video. And again, thank you all that take the time out to support me and watch my videos. I truly appreciate you. All right. You be blessed and take care till next time.